Yo! Man, it is squat day. Pretty much, we train at home, so squat day is pretty much squat day. Throw in some pistol squats, some Bulgarian split squats, and some calves. But I'm actually gonna go pretty damn light today, only probably up to 225. This week, during coaching, I actually performed a lot of the workouts with the kids. So I was doing everything from resistance band running, laterals, sled pushes. I did those pretty much every day this week. Multiple sessions, so I'm not in a good spot.
You kind of crippled
But
when you came home.
it's leg day, what?
You were kind of crippled when you came home.
Yeah, so this is my second set of 135. You're gonna hear some popping in my knees. Nothing's bad with it. As I say every time I do legs on video,
Yes, it is that loud.
it is loud. You will hear it over everything else in this room. So anyway, actually, Katie and I, we were working. I was reading a post by my buddy Josh Shaw. He's an industry consultant. And the video he did was addressing whether we need more laws concerning dietary supplements. As I read this post, I glanced over, and Katie was actually researching hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages of FDA rules.
Hundreds of pages.
But the whole document is hundreds of pages. Well, you were reviewing those too. Of FDA rules and guidelines concerning labels. For example, I think it's by the year 2021, we have to add additional sugars to the label. A lot of different changes for companies worth over 10 million, which we are. So we have to do all this changes, label costs, all that. And then you look at, after we do that, we have to review it with a pretty much FDA compliant board who looks at it and makes sure that our asses are covered. Not only that, all our products are reviewed, are actually done with GMP practices in mind. So being a GMP compliant NSF produced supplement, all the stuff gets tested quantitatively and qualitatively going in and going out. So you know exactly what you're getting on the label. Now, I believe the new GMPs took place, I believe in 2013. All right, so this isn't new. We have plenty of laws on the books. We just need to enforce them. That's the bottom line. I mean, you look at people always like for example, gun control. I'm not getting into that political debate, but people always go, we need more gun control laws. We need more laws. We actually have most of the laws that people want for gun control. I'm put on quarter. That people want for gun control already on the books. The problem is we just aren't enforcing it. Problem with the FDA, I believe, they just hired some more people, but up until last year, we literally had 7 agents, 7 employees working on this huge multi-billion-dollar dietary supplement industry. You expect 7 people to be able to police the entire industry.
That's probably hundreds of thousands of labels, different labels.
Hundreds of thousands of products. Just go to a GNC.
Yeah.
In fact, Sean, who used to own the supplement stores in California, he was telling me how, they have their, obviously they have a stronghold, the FDA and whatever. They used to come in and grab products off the shelf, that were, named in court cases and this and that. Because, they were literally, they had no clue. With the internet, it's easy for them to find violations. But again, then they have to go after the big dogs, make an example of them, right? So what have you gone through this week, Katie?
So I'm just making sure before we reprint anything that it's following every single one of the new FDA laws. Like Marc was saying, putting added sugar is a new law that will come in effect January 1st, 2020 if you do over 10 million in food sales. If you do under 10 million, you have till 2021.
That's it.
The other thing is listing out the daily values of certain vitamins, like vitamin C. You can't just put it's 4% of the daily value. You have to put the actual amount, and that applies to several different things, which I'm learning, and I don't know which ones for sure yet. So
Okay.
that's something where I lean on our manufacturers who produce the products to look over and give us the exact numbers because they've tested everything. And just allergen statements. That's another big thing. Making sure you've got peanuts, tree nuts, eggs, milk, wheat, shellfish.
Cheese nuts.
You know, making sure all of that is clear, making sure there's no typos. It takes a long time.
So what I'm getting at is, I don't believe we need new laws. Because we already can't enforce the laws we have. Look, I'm the first one to be like, cool, the government should go after this. For example, we've had SARMs on the market for years. For years. I think that is a bigger issue. Or hormones, or misbranded, mislabeled supplements. I know you say, well, these should all be legal. I agree. I'm not stating that I like the laws. I'm stating that if the laws are in place, they should be enforced.
Right.
You know, and the fact is, if someone lies on a label, has misbranded supplements, look, I'm not going to state much more than what I'm about to state, but this is a huge last couple weeks in sport nutrition, dude. You've had two major companies indicted. Jacob Geisler, the CEO of USP Labs, not only is USP Labs shut down, Jacob 5 years in prison. Who would have thought, an industry that I'm in, I'd be talking about my colleagues getting prison time for putting out misbranded, adulterated supplements, right? Like, that's absolutely insane. Then you have, obviously, the Blackstone case. That's huge. I'm not going to go more on that because it's still developing. But, like, you have, for example, one of the guys mentioned, who everybody knows, they have a supplement company. Literally, if you add it all together, 71 years of potential jail time for misbranded, mislabeling, selling adulterated supplements, selling SARMs, selling hormones that weren't legal. Look, here's the deal. We all get a black eye when people do stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Well, I remember years and years ago when I took a supplement and I later found out that it had something in it that was on the label.
Oh, I'm going to that.
You know, it's deceiving your consumer. And then think about if your kid took a product. What if you had a kid that took a product? Or, I don't know, it's just shady.
Here's the thing. All right, what she's talking about, a company called Pharmagenics, based outside, around Carlsbad, California. Are you doing a bargain? So,
I haven't done squats in a really long time.
She does overhead squats. So they got caught putting clenbuterol in their fat burner, Ventolin. And I didn't think they were serious, but they told me about it. So I was called in front of a grand jury to testify on behalf of the federal government. And let's just say he got some jail time. Did I rat? Sure.
No, you just said what you saw.
I didn't say.
They called you in and...
I'm not going to jail for his ass. I'm not committing perjury for his ass. I didn't want to go. I like the guy personally. Went to barbecues at his house. But, dude, I didn't know. He said, yeah, I spiked this shit with Clem. And he showed me a bottle of liquid stuff. And that's all I told the grand jury. But, yeah, that was wrong. But this has been going on forever, and it needs to fucking stop.
There's something called ethics, and it needs to be...
How about we just put on the label what's in the fucking product? Here's my problem. At the end of the day, we're making legal supplements, natural products that help people reach their goals. We're selling protein candy bars and fucking whey protein, right? We're a ma and pa company. Literally, I'm a pa and she's a ma, depending on how I identify that day. Now check it out. We get lumped in the supplement industry with people literally putting steroids in a bottle or SARMs and putting for research purposes only, or just mislabeling, misrepresenting, or misbranding it. And that's not cool. It brings down our entire industry. So my opinion on this is, should we have more laws in dietary supplements? I honestly believe the FDA should enforce the laws we have. And I'll be real, I like, personally, the people who are getting jail time, or who are potentially getting jail time. I do not have any hate for any of them. You put on a quarter with that, babe, I'm feeling much better than I thought I was. I have no hate. I have gotten along with all of them. Hell, one of the guys who's up for 71 years, And he went to one of my conferences in Vegas. I mean, we're friends. You know, the other guy, like I just say it, PJ. I have nothing but love for PJ. Jacob Geisler from USP, dude. I've known him since fucking 1999. Like I like those guys. But at the end of the day, everybody knew. Anybody who says they didn't know is a liar. Everybody in the industry knew that you weren't supposed to sell SARMs.
You knew, and that's why we didn't.
No, I mean, I could have made so much money selling SARMs and hormones, but we didn't because I knew that if the FDA decided to, they would have a slam dunk court case to put me in jail, and I wouldn't be able to see my kids anymore, and that would not be worth it, right, Katie?
Nope.
You can take over, I'm squatting.
No, you have to, I mean, yeah, money is the root of all evil. And I guess you just have to weigh out your options. And it's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Not at all. So, my thing is, what I'm getting upset at, I'm just going to ramble a little bit here.
Are you warm enough?
Oh, I'm warm. You can turn the heater off. What I'm getting upset at is the fact that people are over here acting like it's some kind of a shock that shit's going down, that people are doing time. The bottom line is, the guys who are being charged, there's a reason why in one of the emails on the indictments, it's like, hey, we need to hide this stuff. You know? Because we knew it was wrong. Everybody knew it was wrong. I'm not saying I want these guys to go away, but when you take risks like that, if I cross the freeway and the 405 freeway at any time, I'm probably gonna die. If you sell shit you know is illegal on the open market, you know something bad's gonna happen. I'm not saying they knew jail time was a part of it, but they knew it wasn't gonna end well. They had to know something bad was gonna happen. Be it a fine, be it probation, be it whatever. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So that's what I'm getting at. I don't understand why everybody's acting like some kind of shock. Look at you squatting like a boss. So, I'm gonna finish up my last set here. So my thing is, guys, for what it's worth, look, we're not doing this. This isn't a hate video, but the topic's been coming up online a lot. Is that should we have more regulations in the dietary supplement arena? I'm gonna do 3, man. And the bottom line is no. We shouldn't have more fucking laws. But I am all for, 100% for, because we pay the money to get the NSF. We pay the money to use GMP facilities. We pay the money to go above and beyond. Katie spends the time researching new laws. We hire people, for example, for our Hemp Daily product, we hired a legal firm to go over every single thing that was on the bottle in the product. That product took us years to come out with because we were busy covering our ass. We were busy consulting with attorneys. Katie, you know all the shit I went through to come out with Hemp Daily from Provitum?
Yep. And we're doing some other research for some other products similar that, same thing, we're waiting on legal.
Yeah. It's just insane. By the way, guys, while we brought it up, if you don't know what Hemp Daily is, it's a great product on Tiger Fitness. I'm gonna give you a coupon code right now if you wanna try it out. Read about it first, see if it's something you like. It'll be called Hemp Rant. H-E-M-P-R-A-N-T. Hemp Rant. Just look it up. If you like what you read, like what you see, Google hemp, Google its benefits. If you like it and you want to try it, 100% money back guarantee at Tiger Fitness, Hemp Daily. Thought I'd throw that in there. I always like to give a little reward to people watching this. Not telling you to buy it, just saying if you do buy it, I'll give you 10% off. It's a gift from us to you. But like, I just don't like how I'm almost embarrassed because when these indictments come out, I just feel like everybody at the soccer club is looking at me crooked. Like, oh, he's one of them. At the end of, dude, we are literally.
Well, I think it puts a question on the entire industry. Well, if this guy's doing it, how we know? Just know that this one's not doing it.
As it is, I look like a drugged up meathead, and I just don't need my industry.
When you see a Lambo in our driveway, then you'll know. said he wasn't gonna go this heavy.
Felt good though. I got fired up. You know, the thing is, that's another thing. Like, what I wish didn't happen is that after this whole thing, I know I'm rambling, but this cardio confessions, I'm gonna drop it down to $1.25 and do a couple reps.
Yeah, I'm done.
I know this is cardio confessions, but I'm gonna be straight up. Some of the guys being mentioned straight up did videos after the fact saying that they're gonna fight the federal government. One thing I know, not from being a business professional, not from taking business law in college, but from growing up on the streets of Inglewood, California.
$1.25 you said.
Yep. When you are detained or under any sort of arrest, you shut the fuck up because they're building their case. And at the end of the day, look at it this way. You're an FBI agent, right? You're topped out at $75K a year, $80K a year, right? Check it out. Whatever they make, 100, whatever. And then you see someone breaking the laws you're trusted uphold that you think, at least you feel they're breaking the law, allegedly. And you see these guys posting like, look at my mansion, look at my Lambos. By the way, buy some SARMs. They're human beings. The government's gonna go extra hard. They're gonna go hard. I don't want this to happen. These are good people, like they're good people, I like them. I really do. But, bro, just, whew, it's crazy. But, it's enough about that. Katie, what the hell have you been up to, man? Nobody sees you anymore. You don't talk much. Stop talking, no one wants to hear it. Just kidding.
You talk too much, that's why I don't get to talk. We will be launching the next new flavor of the Outright bar. Let's say 3 to 4 weeks to be safe.
What else is coming in 3 weeks?
What else is coming in? We have a whole shit ton of new products that are about to.
What's another Outright?
Wafers. Outright wafers will be back on the market in hopefully 2 weeks.
Yeah? Those of you who love the Outright wafers, those are coming back.
We've got some new flavors of Machine Whey and GAF Whey that are a couple months out.
I have one for them.
We've got, what?
What did Prince make in the Dave Chappelle show? For everybody after the basketball game, we got pancakes, bitches! Yep. Outright pancakes, bitches!
Outright pancakes are probably a month or 2 out. Just finalizing a few last bits of things on that. Bottles.
Labels and bottles.
Yep.
We want to source the right bottle.
Let's see, what else do we got? We have some other stuff that we're working on under the Outright line that I can't really talk about yet.
Much. And then, we got a CLA under MTS. We obviously got the glutamine, the citrulline.
We got a new product two new products under Pervitum that will be coming out in probably 8 weeks.
Pump Chasers has a few, like 3 or 4.
Oh yeah.
You didn't just say that.
I said the Ways. No, I said the GF Ways, but then there's also the post that stuff.
I think the most exciting thing right now is what we're doing with Ambrosia.
Ambrosia doesn't have any new products.
Not yet.
That I know of. Just a lot of growth, maybe some new packaging type stuff. So all this stuff is kind of like the behind the scenes that I work on a daily basis.
If anybody knows behind
and if you see Marc filming around the house and wonder why we live in such a disorganized mess, because I have no time. Like
I'm gonna do one more.
No time.
Why don't you do one overhead?
Okay. So yeah, that's enough. I
think Ambrosia's gonna be huge. I was just in LA last week. I'm back in LA. I'm hoping to get a little FaceTime with Stone Cold. If you guys saw that. Mike Rashid, Matt Truck, Big Rob did it. Had dinner with Simeon and Jay Cutler. Look at me name dropping. Name dropping like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I gotta say, dude, Simeon and his girl, nicest people I've ever met in my life. I don't think people understand how nice Simeon Panda is. He's like the nicest guy on earth and he has an accent.
Really? Where's he from?
He's from the UK.
Oh.
Yeah. So, that and I think I'm really looking forward to Mac Truck though. Mac Truck is a G. I love him. See, we had a beef. Well, he just kind of went off at me because I said something stupid last year. I deserved it. And but we've since rekindled. He's
you have a romance or something?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Rekindled? What the?
I'm gonna have this baby. No, but we're cool as hell. And he actually loves Ambrosia. He reps Ambrosia too. So he's just a good, solid dude. If y'all don't follow Mac,
oh, I know what else is coming out. Guys, if you have kids, keep an eye on the Tiger Fitness website for some MTS kids sweatshirts finally came in. We should probably be able to launch them tomorrow. Cammie, Thomas, and Preston want theirs first so we can take a cute picture of them.
Yeah, I think that's key.
People asked and we delivered. So it's a very limited amount. So like literally you need to keep an eye on the site because I had minimal runs. This is a test kids wear.
I think we're missing the best part of everything is spring is here. Katie and I have been going on walks every day, enjoying the 30-degree weather, which is still 70 degrees warmer than what it was a month ago. You know, I'm in Cali a lot. I'll be going to Ohio the week after. I'm traveling a lot, but it's here and there, and I'm still coaching at Campton, which is just fantastic. And the amount of kids that we're able to do pistol squats supported, the amount of kids I'm able to work with on a daily basis to help them, you know, achieve their goals. Most of their goals are going to college. You know, that's their goal. Get a D1 scholarship and, you know, basically use soccer to get an education.
Why don't you do them the other way?
Because I want them to see my ass. Because of the way the mask.
Okay.
So this, I don't believe in leg extensions, nor do I have a machine. So this kind of isolates. And after doing squats, there's no way I can do a straight up pistol squat without falling.
I just fall.
Yeah, she does. Her balance.
My balance is terrible.
Her balance game is weak. So, you know, Campton's been great, but the thing about these training sessions is we're just going to leave the camera rolling, talk till we're done talking, and if you guys want to join us, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. So with that said, guys,
I'm really hungry.
thanks for watching. Again, coupon code for the Hemp Daily was whatever the fuck I said it was back when I said it.
Hemp Rant.
Hemp Rant, HEMPRANT, for 10% off Hemp Daily. Hemp Rant.